head to Destin, Florida, where the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit, Destin Beach Fire Department, U.S. Coast Guard, and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission are all responding to reports of a sinking boat with 9 people, including 3 children, still on board. What you're about to see was all captured on a body camera.
You get off, the current's gonna take you that way. He's got you underway right now, keep it going.
The sinking boat is being towed away from some dredge equipment it had gotten too close to, putting the passengers in danger.
Keep moving.
The boat is quickly taking on water as the passengers frantically try to bail it out.
This is a bad one right here. Hey, pal, y'all watch. If this vessel sinks, you could want to be in the water and get pulled under here.
The situation takes a turn for the worse when the tow line breaks and the current begins to pull the boat under.
Get a life jacket. Get a life jacket. Come on. He's coming right here.
The current drags the capsized boat back towards the dredge equipment, trapping some passengers against it. With the capsized boat almost fully submerged, some passengers have climbed to safety on top of the dredge equipment.
Everybody else in the water. Oh! 3 kids?
3 children are still in the water. The main rescue boat has no option but to circle around to avoid a collision, while the wave runners try to grab the passengers in the water.
Bring them here. Get them out here. Come on, baby. Come on.
2 of the children have now been rescued by the wave runner and brought to safety on the patrol boat.
Come on, guys. Come on. Go. Get in here.
At this point, other responders have rescued a child and 2 adults. 3 others have made it to the top of the dredge equipment, and 1 man, the children's father, remains in the water.
Grab him. Come on. Go. Hey, it's back here. What up? You on? Hold on, buddy. Hey, talk to them, find out who all we're missing.
It's a chaotic scene as rescuers try to confirm everyone is safely out of the water.
Find out if we're missing anybody. Is everybody here? How many? Everybody's fine.
252, now one verification.
Looks like everybody's accounted for right now. We've got. You good? You okay? Hey, buddy. Come around over here. Come around over here, buddy. Sit up here. You okay? All right, man. Just sit right there for me. You're fine. I got you.
This incident was captured on 2 security cameras, 3 body cameras, and 2 cell phone cameras, giving us a unique 360-degree look at this rescue. Multiple firemen and their families are staying at this 3-story residence for a firemen's convention. Security cameras on the 1st floor show the seconds just before the accident happens. The 3rd floor deck has collapsed, taking out the 2nd floor deck as well, with both crashing down onto the 1st floor, along with multiple people on each of the 3 decks.
911, where's your emergency? Baker Avenue, the thing collapsed. People are hurt. Oh, God, you need to collapse. Please send help. They're on the way, okay? Don't hang up, okay?
Some victims on the 1st floor managed to escape the wreckage and get into the house. You can see the dark lines on the building where the 2nd and 3rd floor decks used to be. Shockingly, multiple people lie trapped beneath the rubble, and rescue teams need to work quickly.
Guys, wait, we got a guy laying right here. We gotta get this guy out of here. We gotta move. We gotta get these people out. We gotta get them moved. We got people under here. Do you see people?
How many are there? I don't know. 3, tell Russ to step it up, please.
We gotta get them moved. We got people under here. We're gonna lock roll them on 3. Check his back, all right? Copy that. Ready? On my count. 1, 2, 3. Go, 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 go. All right, let's get it. Right there. One guy inside that needs medical attention. We got plywood coming behind us.
Both civilians and first responders are working together in a race to save lives.
Our guy is right here at my feet. We're just keeping him from sliding. It's got another guy with a leg bleeding right here. Are you associated with this house? Yeah. Right here? Yeah, I wrote it down. You want to go to the hospital? No, I don't think so. No, you need to.
Let's go. Clear him out.
Walk him up. Walk him up. These boys this way.
All right, we'll take it this way.
Hurry up. Move. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way.
Is the baby all right?
No, the baby's still.
Is the baby breathing?
Yes.
Okay.
The baby has to go next, though.
Okay.
So the next ambulance, the baby's
Right.
going.
Okay.
Pull him over towards you. Guys on the sidewalk, raising it up.
What's under there? Do they know? I think it's clear. I think they got a clear view through it.
It was reported that 22 people were taken to the hospital, including several children. The cause of the collapse was due to rotting wood on the decks. Fortunately, no one was fatally injured, thanks largely to those fearless first responders.
We're kicking things off in Boiling Springs, South Carolina, where a motorcycle filmmaker has spotted some nasty black smoke in his neighborhood. This entire ordeal was captured on his helmet cam.
Oh my God. Call the cops, call the cops. Oh my God.
Earlier that day, the homeowner had been burning brush while doing yard work. It somehow reignited, causing the yard to go up in flames.
That's not gonna do anything.
The woman next door is determined to help in any way she can.
We could try it. Yeah, shoot it. Hey, shoot at the base, and I'll shoot up top.
Neighbors from the surrounding area lend a hand to keep the fire from spreading to other properties.
Is there a gate? Oh my God. Dude, yeah, hey, come here. We need to get buckets of water so it doesn't get to the house. Spray this so it doesn't get to your house. Spray all the grass.
The shocked homeowner calls 911 from his porch as the biker tries to contain the scene.
Get to the house. Oh God, that's hot. That is so hot. Oh my God, it's hot.
Motorcycle gear is tough and offers a ton of protection from the elements when riding, but is in no way any kind of substitute for proper firefighting gear.
Is the fire department here?
The fire has not yet reached the main house, and thank goodness the fire department has just arrived.
We're happy to report the fire department eventually got the fire under control and put it out.
Yeah.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, thanks to the quick thinking actions of a couple of brave citizen heroes.
Yeah, that's wild.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, buddy.
The missing diver became separated from his friends after losing the guideline they followed during a dive the previous day. This search and rescue was captured on a helicopter cam, a cell phone cam, and an underwater helmet cam.
The man we see descending into the earth is Ed Sorensen, a world-renowned cave diver known for his rescues of lost or trapped divers.
Ed follows the yellow navigational line that guides the divers through the dark, narrow spaces that make up the underwater cave. He explores every possible space within the 400-foot cave system looking for the trapped diver.
The diver's friends have made several attempts to find him, and Ed Sorensen is their last hope.
After searching for over an hour, Ed notices a shimmer on the water's surface, indicating an air pocket.
How you feeling? Ed Sorensen. How are you feeling for the warmth and everything? Okay. Let's get out of here and go have something to eat. Okay, the only problem is when we get on my line, be real careful not to knock that off or we're in big trouble.
In order to exit safely, the two men now need to follow the white guideline that Ed put in place as he searched the cave.
Outside of the cave, local authorities and the lost divers' friends are anxiously waiting for Ed to return. When all hope seemed lost, this hero was able to literally find the light at the end of the tunnel, or the end of the cave in this case. This incident was captured on a 911 call as well as 2 trooper dash cams.
What's your speeds now? Are you still about the 90? 74. Well, I want to stop.
The terrified woman is navigating traffic at speeds close to 100 miles per hour. Troopers catch up to the woman and work to devise a plan to get her to stop without injuring herself or other motorists.
Ever hit the brake pedal? I want to see the brake lights work.
Try tapping. Try tapping your brakes. Try tapping your brakes. Keep trying tapping your brakes.
The driver is so panicked that another dispatcher joins the call in an attempt to calm her down.
Emma, this is Becky. I need you to listen to me right now. I'm trying and I won't do it. Okay. She's tapping her brakes, it won't do anything.
Right, she is tapping the brakes. Nothing is happening. She's getting worked out. We're trying to get her calmed down.
One of the troopers has gotten ahead of the terrified driver in an attempt to clear a path, but her vehicle continues to accelerate, forcing her onto the shoulder past the trooper and back into traffic.
She's all the way over on the right-hand side. She can't get slowed down. You're going to have to watch her butt. She almost got me. She can't get slowed down.
She's going to walk up the back wheel, so I'm not sure she's going to be able to control that slide.
They're concerned that if they tell her to use her emergency brake, she'll lose control of her vehicle. The dispatcher takes a chance and makes a risky suggestion.
All right, now I want you to take a hold of your emergency brake. Do you hear me? Emma, this is Becky. All right, take a hold of your emergency brake and just gradually pull that a little bit and see if it slows you down at all. Emma, does it slow you down at all? Yeah. It does? Okay, the emergency brake does slow her down some.
Finally, the car slows thanks to the calm and clear instruction from the dispatcher,
We got her stopped.
whose heroics ensured this incident was a rescue and not a tragic accident.
Car park? Yeah. You're okay. Relax.
This amazing rescue was captured on 2 cell phone cameras, an air traffic control transmission, and a Coast Guard helicopter camera, giving us a unique 360-degree look at this amazing rescue. What we're seeing now is the plane flying low over the water at 75 miles per hour on approach to make an emergency water landing.
We're flight to 2. The dance is going in the water.
Circling above in another plane is the downed pilot's friend, who contacts local air traffic control to help guide rescuers to the crash site.
0 south, report 6 Romeo, ready, say your position. Okay, Flash, I'm at 1,000 feet, circling the down airplane. 7, report 6 Romeo, I see you out there about 5 south of Half Moon Bay. Radio's going to come in a little broken at the altitude, but we're on it. We're going to get the Coast Guard out there as soon as we can.
The pilot and passengers survive the crash, and the pilot decides to film the dangerous situation on his waterproof cell phone camera.
Water's a little cold. Got some homemade flotation devices here in the form of seat cushions and window shades. Water's a little bit cold, but we're all right. I set it down real easy.
No one got hurt.
No, we're good. Did everything right. Hopefully, someone comes, picks us up soon.
Within minutes of the crash, the plane is almost fully submerged and will soon sink.
There she goes. There she goes.
They're in good spirits, but they're actually in quite a bit of danger. Besides drowning, they also risk hypothermia from exposure to the cold water.
Starting to get a little cold out here. Lots of jellyfish bobbing around. We got Owen up there doing circles. Says there's a helicopter on the way. Whew. Isn't life fun?
With hypothermia starting to set in after 20 minutes in the frigid Pacific Ocean, the downed duo finally get some good news. Thanks to the efforts of their friends circling above them, a U.S. Coast Guard chopper has arrived and is preparing to lift them to safety.
The Coast Guard's out here now, picking them up.
What we're seeing now is footage from the rescue helicopter. One at a time, they're successfully hoisted out of the ocean. Plane crashes like this don't happen every day, but when they do, it's reassuring to know that the U.S. Coast Guard is on the job. A man mistakenly drove his car into a flooded street where it quickly became submerged. The incident was captured on a single dash cam. Look in the distance. That's a car with an elderly man inside. Conroe officers spotted the submerged vehicle and have arrived on scene to rescue the man. The situation goes from stable to critical in seconds as the car begins to sink and sink fast. That's when a plainclothes detective from the Conroe PD throws off his shirt and wades out into the floodwaters to save the man. Watch as the car begins to take on more water, becoming fully submerged within seconds. It's now a race against time. By the time the detective reaches the car, it's completely submerged. The detective is now risking his own life and goes under to rescue the man. After a few nervous seconds, he pops back up with the elderly man in his arms. The detective carries the exhausted driver to a safe spot while a tow truck pulls the vehicle out of the water. I'm happy to report the driver was shaken but uninjured, all thanks to the heroic and quick-thinking actions of that detective. Kudos to you, sir. We're headed to the suburbs of Dallas, Texas, where the Hearst Police Department are responding to calls of a car that's driven into the side of a house. This incident was captured on 2 dash cameras, 2 body cameras, and a surveillance camera, giving us an amazing 360-degree look at this rescue. There are multiple officers responding to this call, and none can be sure what to expect. But an otherwise routine call is about to take an incredibly scary turn. The driver lost control of his car, and as the SUV crashed into the siding, it severed the home's external gas line.
Okay, that's good.
Other officers arrive just as the gas line explodes.
222 to Hearst, you copy that? We had explosion in the house. Are you all right?
As officers race to save the victims, firefighters arrive on scene. They need to get this blaze under control before it spreads to nearby homes.
She's in there?
As one officer pulls the driver to safety, others check the house and surrounding homes for other potential victims. A man who was in the house during the blast stumbles away from the wreckage as officers and medics come to his aid.
What's happened? Sit down.
Just sit.
What happened?
Just sit.
What happened?
Big boy. You want him on that curve?
You okay?
Amazingly, no one was seriously injured in the explosion. The driver was arrested for driving without a license. One resident was still inside the house when it exploded, making it all the more remarkable that everyone came out alive. Where officers from the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department are responding to reports of a suspicious vehicle downtown. The shocking incident made headlines across the U.S. for more than 2 weeks. Now, we're able to show an incredible 360-degree look at these events as they unfold through one of the responding officers' body cameras, several citizens' cell phone cameras, area surveillance cameras, and police dispatch audio. And a warning to our viewers, this footage is, of course, intense. It's before dawn on Christmas morning. An RV parked in the middle of downtown Nashville is broadcasting loud, ominous warnings to evacuate the area immediately.
That's like something out of a movie.
Like The Purge?
Yeah.
Based on the warnings, the officers suspect the RV contains a bomb. Bomb threats are always taken seriously, and the officers immediately call in the bomb squad to inspect the RV.
Hey, y'all gotta go that way.
With so many lives in danger, these officers cannot wait, and they need to act now. They quickly begin to evacuate people from the surrounding area.
Hey, man, we take a fire of you.
So you're not doing anything wrong, okay? You're not in trouble, but there is something serious happening out the road.
Go for 11.
Okay?
This area must be evacuated now. If you can hear this message, evacuate now.
This is a uniquely terrifying situation. An explosive vehicle is considered a weapon of mass destruction. Suddenly, everyone's worst fears are realized.
Fire medical down here. Went off. Fire medical, signal 10.
What you're seeing is cell phone footage shot by a resident inside his apartment across the street from the explosion.
Oh my God.
Without a second thought, these incredible first responders run towards the danger and start rescuing victims.
You guys okay?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Where's your car?
How you doing?
Okay, go to your car.
What's going on?
For the next 2 hours, first responders scour the area searching for victims. Downtown Nashville is almost unrecognizable as firefighters do extreme damage control.
Hey, go that way, man.
Sorry,
You're good. You just go that way.
I'm managing this.
Dude, trust me, go that way. Please.
Officers check in on each other as they realize the extreme gravity of the situation.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good, man. I appreciate it.
The destruction in downtown Nashville was massive, damaging more than 40 buildings and cars and knocking out cell service throughout the region. Several days later, the officers continued their life-saving efforts when they were able to reunite some residents with their pets who they'd rescued after the blast.
He's pretty upset.
Oh!
He's like, oh, finally, Mom.
Your cat's chilling in the bed. My cat's trying to attack himself.
These officers did a special rescue mission for him, so.
He's had the worst week, and this is
I'm glad we can help.
The explosion was later determined to be a deliberate act, and the bomber died at the scene. Incredibly, though, thanks to these brave officers, only 8 people were injured in the blast. They were all treated at local hospitals and have since been released. This event brought international attention to Nashville for weeks and showed the world these brave officers are true heroes in every sense of the word. Members of the United States Navy are rushing to the scene of a plane crash. The entire ordeal was captured on one of the sailors' body cams. That's a 737 you see floating in the lagoon. It missed the runway trying to land, and there are still passengers trapped inside.
Yeah, they're dead.
These sailors were conducting underwater construction operations nearby when they were notified about the crash and came rushing out to help.
Hey, over here! Over here, over here!
With water pouring into the plane, the sailors need to act quickly and get the passengers out before it sinks with them inside.
Rescue Brobian! Hey, he's right! Hey, your guys on the other side! On the other side of the airplane! Got it. Hey, other side, other side! Other side! Other side! Other side!
You can see the water inside the cabin is already thigh high.
Hey, I gotta be careful because I don't know how deep this is. So I don't, that freaking, we got it, right? Is there any more people back there?
A sinking plane isn't their only concern. The engine was also damaged and has started leaking jet fuel, which could explode at any moment.
Yeah, it's gotta be full jet fuel here soon. Yeah, we need to get out of this.
Local boats have also pulled up to the plane now and are helping shuttle passengers to safety.
Five over there.
With the inside of the plane cleared, the locals can now move away from the sinking aircraft.
Hey, they got everybody.
Over 40 people were rescued from the crash. 6 of the survivors were taken to the hospital and went on to make full recoveries. Great job to everyone involved.